Hi everyone, I'm Desiree from Simple Charm Living. I am starting a new to me. I've seen this in other channels as well, but I wanted to make this a challenge for my family in an effort to be wise with our money. I want to do a challenge of $100 a week. Now I know that sounds crazy, especially in the years and the time of inflation, but I think it is still possible to do. We are a family of 5. Right now, it is 4 of us that are eating food, 1 that's a newborn. So until he's older, we won't really be seeing that. But I have a friend that they are a family of 7. And they were able to, and she told me how much she spent a week. I think it was like $150 a week or something like that. And I thought, oh my gosh, that is not possible. But my friends, it is. And we are going to try to do that. So I'm going to give you ideas of what kind of foods we're going to make. There are a few rules. First off, $100. If we go over, we'll see, this first week is going to be different. But first, $100 or less would be amazing. Secondly, I am allowing myself to go to different stores, not just at one store, at least for now. There may be a time later on where I might say, oh, let's see how much $100 will get you at this store, that store. And that's fine. We'll get to that there. But in general, that will be like a special video. This one specifically would be more for that. I can go around. I know not everyone has all the stores nearby, but I literally have several grocery stores within like a 5-mile radius from me as well as from each other. So for me, it's a little bit easier to say, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go and purchase, let's say, this half of my grocery list from one store and this half from another one and stay within the $100 and not have to worry about gas being a factor. I know some people, they are miles away from a certain store, so they can't do that and you're only limited to like a specific store. I get it. But this is for me personally, what works for us. Oh, the other thing is I do not cook every single day, or I try not to cook every day. I like to have leftovers for the next day, whether it's for my husband to take food to the office for him for lunch, or for us to eat the next day for dinner. So I'm not cooking every single day. So just be mindful that it's gonna be less meals than, let's say, 7 meals for the week. So that's the other thing. If I add any rules, I'll put them at the bottom in the description, but every video for now, I'm thinking of putting them in the description, the rules currently. First trip that I went to was Aldi, and this was a total of $64.34. So these are the things that I purchased at Aldi. So we have bone broth, which is pretty common to have at our house. Apples, we always need apples. So our kind of like our main things that we always buy pretty much every week are apples, blueberries and strawberries, maybe some cheese, like a sliced cheese or something, but that's pretty much like our routine that we always get. What I got this time around, because we needed, were onions, we needed some bread. I purchased English muffins because we needed them to make breakfast sandwiches like that, but my daughter also likes to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with this. We needed some garlic, so those are some things that we needed to restock on. Purchased some potatoes and some corn, butter because we were running low. I saw this cheese. I always like getting like a specialty cheese because Aldi is actually really good at having good priced cheese and unique cheeses. So I got that, and then mozzarella, sharp cheddar, and then Swiss and Gruyere cheese. And then this was extra. It was not really needed, but I did want to get some of these as well. And here are the pizzas, single dishes. These are nice, especially if you want to do like them for lunch or like a quick dinner. This is a great quick and easy meal. They are sausage patties. There's 18 of them. And so I got that as well to make the breakfast sandwiches here. So that is Aldi for $64 pretty much. Next up is my Publix purchase. I did buy this yesterday. I did not buy it today. This was done on Wednesday, so some things were on sale like this. These 3 things were on sale for Wednesday because Publix has like a Thursday to Wednesday schedule. And so anyways, this is what I got for this time here. Oven roast chicken, it was $1 off. These I couldn't help myself, so I got the donuts, although I don't think they were on sale. I think that's just normal price, but saw them. I love limited edition things, so that's that. Butternut, that is cubed, was on sale. And then I got boar's head, cracked peppermill, turkey breast, and boar's head maple honey ham. I did purchase other stuff too, so don't mind the $84.08. But essentially I had a gift card and a birthday card. So if you were to add up everything else, so the $6.99 plus $3.29, $3.99, $9.09, $9.56, it ends up being $30 right here. So took up a big chunk for just a few items, but this was Publix. Finally, we have Target, and this was a pickup order. This was, I had a larger pickup order, so the exact price, I'll tell you in a second. I also had like a $20 off discount that was going on. So I bought other things, purchased this. So this is fresh mozzarella, sliced. So again, you can see them kind of pre-sliced there already. And then I got some prunes because a newborn is a little constipated. So the doctor, or his pediatrician, said, eat some prunes, eat some foods like that to kind of let it go through the breast milk. So this total here was $8.22. Seems like a lot for just 2 items too, but that's what it was, $8.22. So what was my total? My total for those 3 shopping trips was $103.48. I am over by $3.48, which is so upsetting because it's like $100, sure. Now, were there things I did not have to purchase? Yes, the donuts I did not have to purchase. So theoretically, if I removed the donuts plus like one other thing, I would have been fine. Or like that extra cheese that I purchased at Aldi. Did not need that. Or even like the snack bars, the Aldi version of RX bars. Did I need to buy those? No. So I could have been under for sure, but I wasn't. So did I win this week? No. We'll see what next week brings, but $103.48 is not bad. Not only is it a challenge for my family, for me really, for my family to be $100 and under, to be mindful of our budgeting and our stewards of our money, but it also kind of really gets you thinking, do you really need that? Is that something that you really need to purchase? Because I feel and I find that oftentimes when you have like no budget set whatsoever, or even if you have like a general budget of let's say $500, $600 a month on groceries, you kind of are like, oh yeah, that's great. I can put this extra little thing in there and it won't be a problem. But it starts to add up, and that's what happened to me. I started letting certain things add up. Instead of thinking I have $100, let me start subtracting from that and see if we really need it or not. Next week, I will try to do better. I will determine to do better and not let it go. But at least it wasn't overboard. It was just $3.48. But I know that's where things can start like creeping in there, like, oh, it's just $3. So next week, God willing, we will do better for that. So I will go ahead and also show you the different meals that I've made with this and kind of like break down the prices for it, just so that you all can see like how much a meal is for a family of 5, if there's any leftovers available, stuff like that. So this is just the beginning portion of this is how much I spent, and then I will include the recipes as well. First thing I'm making is the breakfast sandwiches, and I made 6 at a time. So first thing I do is I take the English muffins and cut them in half. Then I had already pre-made some of the eggs. That was 6 eggs in this egg pan. Then I add the patty on top, cheddar cheese, and there is your sandwich. Next, I wrap them in plastic wrap and place them in the freezer. The total is $6.57 for 6 sandwiches. You can pause it here if you want to see more information of it. The next meal I'm making is a Cajun shrimp sheet pan, and this is with Magnolia Table's first book from Joanna Gaines. And I'm mixing up the potatoes with some olive oil, salt, and pepper. Then I'm going to roast those for 20-ish minutes or so. While I'm prepping that, I have the corn. I already had a bag of shrimp available, and I did use up all the garlic that I had just purchased on this recipe, not knowing that that's how that was going to be, but that's okay. And so anyways, mix it all up together, baked it again, and it was so good, so delicious. And the total for this was $15.03, and that was for 4 to 5 servings. Again, you can pause and look to see how much it is. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of these videos. Like and comment below how you do your groceries and where you go. See you later. Bye.